second boss that you can encounter in Ulduar is Razorscale. He is a very large dragon who flies in the air most of the fight until he reaches down to about half health. To start the fight, you split the raid into two. There should be two tank healers and two tanks separate. There should be one raid healer. This can also be two healed, but for this raid we have three. It's much safer. Pretty much what happens is each tank will have to station themselves next to a drill that comes up that will spawn ads. The tanks must pick up the ads, and all DPS must DPS down the ads. You must watch out for fires on the ground. Red fires are bad, blue fires even worse. You don't want to be standing in them, or else you will take mass damage and you will probably die. While this is going on, the little expedition people, dwarves, off to the side are going to repair these turrets. As soon as they are up, the first one you will have to launch. You designate someone to go over there and launch it. All you have to do is right click it, and as you can see, there's a harpoon inside Razorscale. The second one is going to be ready in a few seconds, and when most of the ads are down, you can choose to use a second turret. And when that happens, Razorscale will come down to the ground, and which the tank will pick him up, and the entire raid is focusing on him. He does retreat eventually, and then you pretty much have to repeat that first phase of the ads and clicking on the harpoons and stuff like that. Eventually he does become stationary on the ground, and at that point you have one tank him and kite him around this little circle on the ground. But that tank will have a debuff that increases damage that stacks, so it is necessary that the second tank switch off after 3 stacks of the debuff and takes over for the other tank to rest up until that debuff is gone. And that is basically the gist of the Razorscale fight. Good luck.